Hello and welcome to my channel. Yeah, I'm in bed. I normally do food reviews, but I haven't been doing them lately. Let me tell you what happened to me. So today is Monday. Supposed to get my Spravato treatment. Got up early in the morning. As usual, I don't sleep. The guy came on time to pick me up, and as soon as I close the door and say my name, and he's like, and your birthday is, I was like, hold on a minute. I get a phone call from the hospital. It's the lady, my PA, the psychiatrist, that's physician's assistant. She's like, you're still coming in and get your Spravato treatment. I'm like, yeah, I'm in the car right now. I'm fixing to head over there. She's like, well, the electricity's been going off. And I just want to let you know that your room might be warm getting the Spravato treatment. I'm like, that's okay because I have really bad arthritis and my Spravato treatment's only 2 hours long. So how from 9 to 11, how hot can a room get without the air conditioner? Yes, it's Texas, but it's in the morning, and like now after 4 or 5 hours in the middle of the day, yeah. So I get there, and it's parts of the clinic is dark, and you have to sign in on the other side. So I sign in, and I have to use the restroom, and I smell burning smell. And a door is open with a hole, but it looks like the old, like, it's just like a room full of computers, but they're like, the computers are like built in the wall. It was the weirdest thing. Like, I saw circuit boards and everything. Like, it was weird. Like, I didn't see a bunch of like towers or computers sitting on desks. Like, the room itself was a computer, and it had a strong burning smell. And so I went into the restroom, and the lights flickered, and I heard people making noises like, oh, again, or oh, different noises or whatever. And actually, at one time, the lights went off, but only for like 1.5 seconds, completely went off and then went back on. Other than that, it was more like a flicker. And as I'm walking down the hall to get back to the waiting room, it's like a haunted house in there. It's like flickering. And I'm not scared or anything because I have anxiety, but what gives me anxiety is what gives me anxiety. Like, I don't have anxiety over flashing lights in a hospital. Um, so they finally get me late, and she was like, the doctor has to go home and get her laptop. I'm like, what the hell's taking so long? So finally, it sounds like they're doing the treatment in the other room. Like, because I can hear them talking about it and stuff. The next thing I know is I go to the restroom again because I have to urinate, and I walk through the hallway, and the guy is like, you're still here. And I'm like, who the hell is that? So I get in the room, and he was like, why are you still in here? Y'all was supposed to be evacuated. Like, yelled at me. I was like, nobody told me anything. So then the lady that does my Spravato treatment, she goes, just give me a second, just give me a second. To the people next to me, which I think they, or not the people, but the person, I think their spouse was with them in the room. I think they just got their Spravato treatment. She's like, well, I can't do your Spravato treatment. I'm like, why not? She goes, because you have to leave. You have to leave. They're gonna turn off all the lights and try to do the generator. And then I have all these women saying the place is gonna blow up. The place is gonna blow up. We gotta get out of here, like workers. I'm like, oh my god, the place is not gonna blow up. It might catch fire, which is unlikely. If you don't have electricity, how is it even gonna catch fire? But I don't think it's gonna blow up. I think a hospital has the top equipment, and I don't think they would put people's lives at jeopardy. So she was like, She goes, you can't even wait. She goes, go outside, but you can't even wait in front of the building. I'm like, what about my ride that's not going to get here? It's only like 9:05 a.m. or 9:15. My ride don't get to her till 11:30. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? She's like, yeah, something, something Spravato. And I think she was saying, like, in other words, that other person got the Spravato treatment and they can't take him out because they're all loopy. So who knows what they did? I don't know. So I don't like this Spravato treatment, but I'm really frustrated because I took my medicine this morning for nausea and for anxiety, and I only have so much of it. So I walked to the main hospital. So expensive, the cafeteria, and I told you before I'm broke right now, so I bought me a banana for like $1.20. It was interesting. You just like put it on this like camera system, and the camera system reads everything. There's no one to check you out. They weren't too friendly in there. I asked the lady about the grilled chicken, and right away she was like, "You ain't gonna get no grilled chicken. It ain't lunchtime yet." I'm like, I was just gonna ask you if I could order a grilled chicken at a certain time, but okay. Then they had scrambled eggs, and anyway, I was gonna ask if they had vegan chicken, and they had scrambled eggs, and I didn't want scrambled eggs, and I went around to the side where there's a Subway, to see if they had the veggie patty, and to make a long story short, all I ate was a banana. Um, Pretty much everything in that cafeteria is all meat and dairy. So I was gonna say something now. I forgot. Oh, there was a shake place, but it also had all dairy except for like three that was V for vegan. And I asked Leia, I was like, "Is there any dairy in there?" And she was like, "No," but they wanted like $8 for a shake. So I only. So anyway, they didn't have any vegan chicken. I was gonna ask her, but she right away yelled at me because she thought I was talking about the chicken on the grill. Subway, I didn't even want to go to Subway, and I heard their patty's nasty. So I just ate my banana, and I didn't get an $8 shake. So anyway, yeah, I didn't get home till late. And now I gotta go to the tax office. I'm sorry, I'm out of it. I can't even think. Now I need to go to the tax office. And I don't think they're gonna go down on my taxes because I already told you the reason why. If you don't know, well then you should have been watching my videos. Sorry. Yeah. So I'm about ready to do that and meet my father, which I really don't want to do. I want to go back to bed, but it doesn't matter because I can't sleep. So I wound up probably after that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't anymore. I told you eventually you'll see more of my house. You just had to wait for the right time. So, yeah. That cafeteria, like, had no healthy food whatsoever. It was all, like, just. When I looked at the eggs, I was thinking about just egg, but I don't know. Like, why doesn't the hospital have more vegan and vegetarian food? What else happened? I was stumped on the chicken because I was going to ask that lady something. Soy burgers. That's what it was. You know, back in the day, the hospital would do meatless soy burgers. Well, I was going to ask that, but she was so rude to me. And so I just paid my dollar something for my burger and I left. So until next time, this is now my second time I skipped my Spravato, which is not my fault at all. Like, I had no control over this. I'll tell you what's going on next. I gotta go to the tax office now. Have an awesome day. Bye bye.